Jacob's new shoes squeaked as he left his room. They were stupid and uncomfortable. Same thing with the new shirt. And what was wrong with jeans? Even though it was the first night of the Oktoberfest, his mom was making him go to the stupid party. Really. At least there was good food at these parties. It was better than the last two churches his mom had dragged him to. Before they got into the car, his mother gave him the once-over. She brushed a few strands of hair back from his face. "Don't you look special? I'm so proud of you. Now I have a special treat for you. Tom said you did such a good job taking coats last time, he'd like you to do it again. And they'll pay you. Maybe we could go to GameStop and pick up a new game. Wouldn't that be special?" As they drove to the church, Jacob thought of all the things he could buy. Maybe they'd pay enough for a real game. He hadn't liked the last boyfriend much, but he did leave behind a PS4. He wondered what Tom would leave behind. Maybe his fishing rods, or that great knife. By the time they got to church, Tom had adopted Jacob, given him all his hunting and fishing gear, moved them into a big house with a pool, then died in a plane crash. Maybe if he used his glint right. They parked behind the church and walked around to the front door. The big covered area was completely empty, but he could see someone moving through the glass doors. Tom poked his head out and waved them in. Tom gave his mom a quick kiss. She moved her head so it landed on her cheek instead of her lips. Mustn't mess up the lipstick. But Jacob knew. Tom would be moving out soon. No big house with a pool. When they got home, he needed to remember to hide the fishing gear. "Diane, if you'd go down to the cafe, I think they still need help with setup. I'll take care of my man Jacob here." My man Jacob. Really? After brushing his hair to the side one last time, his mother left. Tom took him over to a small side door. "Jacob, thanks so much for being willing to help out. You're really doing a favor for your mom. That last time you worked here, we had a better response than ever before. I don't know what you're doing, but keep it up. The staff is so pleased, they offered to give your mom and me a free audit." Tom was so irritating sometimes. Why couldn't he just do stuff himself? But if a little glint would keep him off his back, Jacob could do it. All he'd been trying to do was get a few tips from the guests since he had been there anyway. And it had worked. Maybe better than he knew. Fine. Now run down to the cafe and get yourself something to eat. You can bring a bottle of water up here, but they don't want any food or pop getting on people's coats. This was going to turn out to be a much better night than he had thought.